My father's been a painter and sculptor for much of his life, and every time he explained his method of finding the harmony within the war of light and darkness of color, between that hard edge or soft curve of a line, he would always say, I have to find the vital balance that makes it just right. And I would always ask myself, what does that actually mean? What is the vital balance? And the simple answer that I've come to understand is this. The vital balance is simply a life well lived. And a life well lived has love and wisdom combined. A life well lived has seen its shares of ups and downs, has experienced extremes of both pleasure and pain, has at its core one main principle: to uncover what you don't know. Or in other words, make something known that wasn't known before. Although this may sound simplistic, when you really contemplate this idea, you'll see that it's the very fabric from which our lives have been created. For instance, we all started as babies, not being able to walk, so we had to make known the idea and then the experience of walking. We didn't know how to speak, so we had to make known the idea and then the experience of speaking. We didn't know what it was to be in meaningful and loving relationships, so we had to experience first loves and heartbreaks. So what does the vital balance to a life well lived lead to? Wisdom. What does wisdom lead to? Love. I remember a time when I was filled with arrogance because I thought I knew better. I thought my ideas and actions were the way, and everyone else played in the fields of ignorance. In other words, my cup wasn't only full, it was overflowing with my ignorance and my stupidity. I write this as I laugh at myself because I've since learned that laughing at oneself is a great way to not take oneself so seriously. Lightheartedness is one of the best ways to share, to learn, and to forgive. I thought I was honorable and would never hurt anyone I loved. Oh, how wrong I was. Temptation arrived and I was weaker than I thought. I hurt many people with my choice at that time. And not only that, I had crushed my own belief in myself, which was the most painful thing I have ever experienced. So I went from one extreme of being the know-it-all and the most righteous and most honorable to the most dishonorable and unrighteous and not really knowing life at all. Now, after years of hating myself and judging myself for my choices, I was finally able to come to terms with them because I had realized that I had come to a point of forgiveness, which gave way to loving myself a little more. And in that process, I discovered the wisdom of making known what I had not known about myself. I will never make that choice again because I've already had the experience and have been tempted again. But this time, I made a different choice that opened up the doors to a greater life. But I would never have had that chance if I had not been who I was. I had reached the vital balance of those choices, wisdom and love. Have you contemplated your past in a way that wasn't full of judgments? In a way that you would look upon your choices like someone looking upon a precious newborn full of innocence? If you haven't, then maybe now is the time to do it. Look at some of the choices you've made that have caused pain, either to yourself or someone else. Look at them as if the person you are now, hopefully a little wiser and with a bit more love, would look at a baby. That person that was you made the best choice possible because it was that choice that you made, which led you to this moment. Looking back, you are now stronger, wiser, more loving, and more beautiful than you ever were. In this moment, you've reached the vital balance of that experience. You've reached a life well lived from that choice because you're choosing to. Your choice is the vital balance of your life. If you haven't done this yet, don't you think it's time? You deserve the peace that comes with the wisdom earned through your life. You deserve the love that comes with the wisdom earned. And I know some of that has been hard-earned, but well worth it. I believe it's your time, just like it was mine, to make something else known and to grow and enrich your life with new experiences and understandings. Allow new doors to open, no matter your age. Allow your wings to spread and step off of that cliff in the past and fly. Why not start now? Why not start now?